in our custom application, and we have to fetch data from the open API, and we have the endpoint, and we have to fetch the data from that endpoint to the ServiceNow custom table. And we have to create the custom widget to showcase the records data with the location filter. If I open the open source endpoint, and as it is open API, no need of any authentication. If you see here, we have items data. We have to get all these items data. Each item is a record we have to get as a record in the service. Now first we have to create all the attributes available in this item: currency code, tire minimum units, all those things. And if you observe, in each link we have 1000 records. After the 1000 records we will get the next page link where we have another 1000 records. Like that it will goes on for more than 7,50,000 items. We have to fetch all those data. To fetch those data to the service, now first we have created one REST message, and the REST message, we have added our endpoint in the REST message. As it is the open API, so no need of any authentication. And we have added the get APIs because we are getting the data from the Azure application. So I have added the endpoint, and it is open authentication, so no authentication. Now I have also created a custom application. In that custom application, I have created the table. Let me show you the table I have created for this purpose. This is the table which I have created, which is having all the attributes. I am extending it from the task table, and I have created all the custom attributes which are required to fetch the data, that is currency code, tire minimum units, all those attributes I have created in the table, which are known as columns. Now we have product name, all these attributes I have created, and now I have to fetch the data. To fetch the data from that open source API through integration using that REST message which I have created, where I have the endpoint, I have created a schedule job and script include. The schedule job as well as the script include. On the schedule job, this is the schedule job which I have created to fetch all the data to our ServiceNow custom table, and I made it as on to run on demand. Whenever we click on execute now, then only it will run the script written in this schedule script. So first I am calling our REST API and the method using this out of the box function, and then I am executing. I'm sending the request, I'm getting the response and the status code. And as we know, we are getting the data in the JSON format. So I'm parsing the JSON format, and I am checking whether the next page link at the end is null, or whether it is having any link at the end. If it is having link means I am, if it is not equals to null, then I am going inside and I am getting all the data. I'm getting all the data from the response body. I'm fetching the currency code, tire minimum units. I'm initializing a record in this custom table, and I'm creating all, mapping all the fields to it, and I'm inserting it. If it is not equals to null, it will goes inside of, and it will also go to the script include if it is not null. If I go to the script include, I go to the script includes. If you see, this is the script include. In the script include, we are seeing the we are also calling our REST message where we are passing the dynamic endpoint. Dynamic endpoint we are passing through the function. Inside the function dynamically we are passing the next page link we are getting in the previous endpoint that we are calling here and setting that endpoint. From that endpoint we are fetching all the item records. Once I run the schedule job, first it will go to the this. When I click on execute now, it will create start check. First it will trigger the API and get the response from that Azure Open API, and it is checking the next page link. If it is not null, then we are going for the 1000 iterations. As we know, we have 1000 item records in each API link direct endpoint. We have 1000 items, and in that we are for each item we are filling the corresponding fields, currency code, tire minimum units, retail price, all those things. After that, after inserting all the 1000 records, we are checking if the next page is not equals to null, so which means we also have to get the next page link. So we are doing some recursion. In that recursion we are passing the endpoint through the script include, which is having in the next page link. In, in that script include we are setting our endpoint dynamically, and we are again doing the recursion till the end until the next page link not equals to run, it goes on, and we will fetch all the records from that endpoint. And our next use case is we have to create the custom widget to showcase all these records. Let me show you the custom widget. This is the custom widget I have created to showcase the results which we are fetching from that custom table. We have to showcase the results, and we have to put the filter of location. Based on the location, we have to showcase the results. So if you see, I am using the out of box SN record picker, and I have created a location table where I am storing all the locations. I have to remove the duplicate one, so I have created one more custom table to store the locations. And from that, if based on the selection of that location, I have to pass which location they have selected, and I have to show only the records belongs to that location. I am using out of box widget. We know out of box list widget. I am using the out of box widget simple list widget, and I have created a page to showcase the widget. Let me show you Avis to retail prices. If you are seeing, we have a location filter, and we are seeing all the records available in our custom table, retail prices custom table. Now when I select any of the location like 80 east, I have to get the records belongs to this location. When I click on apply, it will show you the records belongs to only that particular 80 east. will be seeing all the records belongs to that AT East. If I change to if I change to other location and click on apply, it will take time because we have nearly 8 lakhs records in the table. So it will take some time to filter. Now we are applying the location as ATT Detroit. So we are getting all the records belongs to those. I click on view all, you will see how many records are there with this location. Meanwhile, I will show you the actual table until the load table is retail price. You are seeing there are 660 records with this location. Like that, we can apply the filter. Let me show you the records we have fetched. If you see,